Hey, what's up YouTube? More here from GrumpyOG's up against Ocitocina in round 2 of the Siege tournament. This one's going to be a really tough match. You've probably already seen the results for the match as well as my win-loss ratio, but let's see how we got to that point. For the first attack, we're going to hit this Clara, Savannah, Tesa with Hagang, Riley, and Bellanis. I try to make my Hagang a little bit tankier just for this offense because I know they have crazy runes and I really don't know what to expect on their builds. So let's see how this one went. Alright, so this one was actually a Leo trap. We end up completely outspeeding them with the Hagang, Riley, and Bellanis, which wasn't a good thing. We even procced right here. So I decided to just use skill 1. Now, luckily, the Clara didn't use skill 3. We did get defense broken. Savannah doesn't proc or else we could have lost right here immediately. We did get some very nice stuns, which is going to help us out a little bit. We don't get a pushback, we're going to do some skill 2 damage. We do land the stun on the Savannah. We're going to have to try to cleanse this off. We do cleanse off the defense break, which is really nice. Now that Savannah is targeting the Hagang. We're going to hit the Clara here. We don't want her to use her skill 3. She should die to the dots. And now we're going to start focusing the Tesa. Okay, so at this point they don't really have a stripper. So we should be able to win this one. We're going to focus down the Tesa. And yeah, this was a really scary first match. This is my safest counter against this defense. The Trung team almost failed here. But that's what makes Ocitocina such a tough guild to face. It's because they can have all these crazy weird builds. And if you bring in the wrong counter, they could potentially counter that. Like this was meant for Leo. It completely screwed me over because I lapped. I even procced. They could have killed the Riley. The Riley's down. I don't have heals. And if they procced a couple more times, I would have been completely screwed. But yeah, you'll be seeing a bunch of crazy matches. Now on to the next one. We're going to hit another one of these Clara, Savannah, Tesas with Tesa, Lulu, Yanhua. This time I did try to make them a little bit more tankier. You don't see the Tesa runes because he's on defense. And then my Yanhua is on a double will build this time. Let's see how this match goes. So the Clara's going to go for the first turn. We get sealed into a skill 3 defense break. The Tesa goes. Doesn't land the Oblivion though. But he hits really damn hard. We're going to have to cleanse that off. Now luckily no strip there. And we do land the attack breaks. We're going to put the skill 2 up. And we're going to work onto the Savannah. We do land the Oblivion. We don't kill her because she's pretty tanky. But she should be able to die to those dots. We put the immunity up. And now we're going to start focusing the Tesa here. Alright, we do land a proc. We kill the Tesa. The Savannah goes down. Now it's a 3v1. And this one's going to be another win, but these matches are really scary. One extra proc right there, and we would have been screwed. For the next one, we're going to hit this Clara, Escher, Monty with Galleon, Bernard, and Julie. The idea here is to hopefully be able to have enough damage to cleave them all. But as you'll see, that's not as easy as it sounds. And I also want to mention, before we get to that point, the matches that you think I should lose, I actually win, and the ones that I should win, I actually lose. Now luckily we were able to outspeed this one. It wasn't on Swift, but they were on Will. And we didn't have enough damage to kill anything. The Clara's 1 HP. She goes for skill 3. She lands it. There goes the Julie. Now it's a 2v3 situation. We're going to go ahead and secure the kill here onto the Julie. Now it's a 2v2. And at this point I really wasn't sure what to do. Do I go for the skill 1? Do I go for the skill 2? Do I focus the Escher? Do I focus the Monty? So I ended up asking the guildies. And we're chatting for a little bit.
One eternity later.
Then we came back to it. I decided to go for the Monty. As you can see, they said Monty as well. We didn't kill the Monty though. The Bernard gets super low. We're going to be able to lap, kill the Monty. Now it's a 2v1. We're going to go for the pushback. We do land the pushback. We're going to go for the defense break here. Defense break, attack break. We're going to use skill 3. And can the Bernard kill? Nope, he doesn't land the crit. But the Galleon will secure a win. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Odin, Riley, Tesa with Kali, Chloe, Skogul. I did put my Kali on some of my Lucian runes. And then we have a tanky Chloe as well as a tanky Skogul. And you'll kind of see how this team works in a second. I'm going to go ahead and refer to this one as the Pure team because Pure was the one that I saw using it. At this point in the siege, we were still trying our best. We're probably around like 2,000 points. And they were around like 4,000 to 5,000 points. So for this team, we're going to use the skill 3 on Chloe. We're going to have the invincibility. Hopefully we don't get stripped by the Odin. He doesn't strip. We're going to go for the skill 3 here. And then we're going to throw up the rock with the Skogul. Now it's a matter of time for it to come down. The Riley does proc. The Odin has 5 stacks. Hopefully he doesn't snipe the Skogul here. No, he doesn't go for the Skogul. We're going to snipe the Riley though. Now it's a 3v2. We did a decent amount of damage with the rock. And now we're going to try to kill the Odin. Not enough damage. He's 1 HP. We're going to have to play it safe here and go for the heal. Just in case that Odin somehow hits really hard for as tanky as it is. The Tesa missed the Oblivion. The Odin goes for Kali. She survives with 1 HP. He procs focusing the Skogul. We throw up the rock. We're going to put the immunity, invincibility up. We're going to kill the first life of Odin. He's going to come back. The rock should be able to finish him off. Okay, he's going to target the Skogul, which is fine. Every time they hit us, we'll be getting that rock back sooner. So we should have the rock ready. Now there it goes. Now it's a 2v1 situation. We should be able to kill this Tesa, even though he's proccing like crazy. There he goes. We're going to throw up the rock. We have the immunity, and this one should be another win. We're going to put the invincibility up just to be safe. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Clara, Savannah, Tesa with Jean, Leo, and Helena. I personally don't like using this team into this defense. I think this might be my second time ever using this offense into this defense. So let's see how well it goes. Alright, we're going to hit the Clara here, try to mess with the AI. She goes for a skill 1. The Tesa is going to work onto the Leo, but we're chilling here because of the immunity. We're going to transform into the skill 2. Hopefully we get some procs. Okay, we don't get a proc. We're going to put the provoke. We do land all of it. Can we stun? Nice stun. We're going to transform. And we're going to have to work onto this Tesa. Push back the Savannah. But as you'll see here, the Clara went Ultra Instinct. She procs so many times. And that might have screwed us here. She's still procking, lands the defense break. Please don't proc Tesa. Okay, he doesn't proc. We're going to have to cleanse that off. We need to play it safe here. And now we're going to transform into a skill 2. The Tesa is almost halfway down. We're going to transform, see if we can stun him here. Ooh, he's pretty low. So we're just going to tunnel him. Can we kill with the Jean? We do kill. Now it's a 3v2. And this one should be another win. These matches were so fucking sketchy. We kind of figured that they were going to keep the same defenses that they were running. So we tried to prepare as much as we could for the Clara, Savannah, Tesas. But the thing is, you can't really expect to win when the Clara's proccing like that. Even the safe teams become unsafe. If you try to outspeed it and you get unlucky, then you're completely screwed there. And combine it with them switching runes, man, this siege was tough. Of course, we're gonna have to hit another one of these, and we're gonna use our second set of Tesa, Lulu, Yanhua. Same runes, same artifacts. Now let's see how this one goes. The Clara's gonna go for skill 3. She lands the strip into stuns. She lands a defense break on the Yanhua. She doesn't get Oblivion though, but if the Savannah procs, we might have been screwed there. So we're gonna have to cleanse here with the skill 3. We have to play it safe. Man, this Clara is gonna go off again. Yes, she does. She goes for another skill 3. Dude, these Claras are on crack. We got stunned up. Luckily, we didn't get Oblivion, and we might be able to recover from this. The only thing is that the Lulu doesn't have skill ups. We get Oblivion into a proc, but we do have the attack breaks. Can we proc killing the Savannah, please? We don't, but we're gonna cleanse that Oblivion, and we should be able to secure the kill onto the Savannah. Luckily, the Clara didn't proc 3 times again, but we should be fine here. We're gonna target the Tesa. She goes for skill 3. Tesa goes, but he's not gonna be hitting for too hard because of the attack break. As long as we can keep the Yanhua alive, we should be fine here. Man, this was another crazy match. All these matches were super crazy. Let me know which one you think was the craziest match down below. We do have a few more kind of crazy matches after this, so stay tuned for those. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit another one of these Odin Riley Tesas. This time we're going to use Covenant, Tion, and Leica. Now at this point, we had already gotten the green light to free for all because we weren't going to win it. They were ahead by a decent amount of attacks, and they're just a really strong guild. So I decided to use this team, which is basically getting countered by this defense. But I wanted to see how well my Covenant does on my Lucian set. I even put one fight set on my Tion. Let's see if we can snipe this super tanky Tesa. 47k, not enough to kill. So we're probably screwed here. We got Oblivion. Can we kill the Tesa? Not enough damage. We're gonna have to heal here. And we need to kill that Tesa. He lands the defense break. The Odin's targeting the Covenant. We're gonna boost up the Leica. Can we kill here? Ooh, he's 1 HP. We secured the kill. Now it's a 3v2. But that Odin is gonna kill something. There goes the Leica. Luckily he didn't proc. But he has 5 stacks again. We're gonna bring back the Leica. He hits the Leica. We do get a revenge. We're gonna do some damage onto the Odin. Boost up the Leica. Heal up a little bit. Now at this point we should be pretty safe. So it seems like we were able to counter the counter to our counter, if that makes any sense. We're gonna boost up the Leica, skill 2. There goes the first life of Odin. And at this point we should be okay. We're even gonna bring back the Covenant at some point to help us out. But yeah, this one was pretty sketchy. It was more for me to showcase how tanky these defenses can be, because they have some crazy ass runes and artifacts. And again, we're still with the theme that the defenses that I should have lost to ended up winning, and the ones I should have won ended up losing. You'll see in this next match. We're gonna boost up the Leica, kill the Riley, and onto this next match where we're gonna hit this more beta Kiki with Miang, Dova, Lucian. Now I thought that I would be able to Lucian it without the Myrne, even though I expected them to all have minus wind on them. We're gonna go ahead and boost up the Lucian here. Can we clear it? We didn't clear it. We were super close to clearing it without the Myrne, which is really unfortunate. We are gonna try to kill the beta here with the skill 2. We don't want to deal with the heals and revives, but that leaves us with the Kiki, and you know Kiki being Kiki is gonna do crazy things. So we gotta try to kill her as fast as possible. We don't land anything on her. We didn't land the heal block, which could have been kind of huge. But the Moor lands a stun onto the Lucian. We do a bit of damage onto the Kiki, not enough. She uses skill 2. And yeah, this one is a wrap. She procs. Unfortunate. Now I already knew that this was a mistake on my part, so I wasn't really tripping out. And I decided to hit it again. This time I decided to bring in Jin on the triple fight set. And I thought surely with the triple fight set, we should be able to do enough damage. And again, as you'll see, I was wrong. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and boost up the Lucian here. We're going to go for a skill 3. We should be able to clear it, right? We left them 1 HP. Both of them were 1 ball hair. The Kiki's gonna proc, and yeah, this one is completely over. Crazy how tanky that these mons are. And for the last one, we're gonna hit this Clara, Nikki, Narsha with Fengyan, Tetra, Leo. Now I didn't want to go 7-3 again this season, so I wanted to play it safe and bring out this team. Now I did see one of my guildies use this team with the Leah and fail, so hopefully we don't fail here. Now we're gonna go for the pushback onto the Clara. We do land it. We're gonna hit the Nikki as well to try to mess up the turn order. Well, so she at least doesn't go before the Narsha, but she's on Nemesis. She is gonna go before the Narsha. She lands the heal blocks. We do cut him with the Fengyan. She goes for the Leo. We cleanse it off. We're gonna target the Narsha here and see if we can kill her ASAP. Nice proc. Do a little bit of damage there. No heal coming out from the Nikki. So we should be able to dismount her with the Leo. Nope, we dismount her with the counter. And we should be able to snipe here. Alright, nice. Now it's a 3v2. And this one is going to be another win. Again, this whole tournament thing is a really crazy experience. It was a really crazy round facing Ocitocina. I hope I was able to break down my attacks for you guys, as well as show you why they are such a tough contender in the Siege tournament. And it was a really tough matchup. I think if we didn't get the call to free-for-all, I could have probably at least won that Kiki one. I would have for sure brought Myrne into that one. But then the last attack would have been up for grabs. GG's. Now let's go ahead and check out the contribution. We have the boss man and pure mage tied for rank 1. I am in rank 4. Now let's go ahead and check out the results that you probably already know. We did end up losing to Ocitocina. GG's to them. Hopefully they do really well in the tourney. Good luck. And I also want to mention shout out to Pure and the boss for going 10-0 this siege. Now for the contribution after the siege, we have Pure Stinky Mage taking the number 1 spot. Shout out to Pure. And then I do end up in rank 8. Now let's go ahead and go into the last part of the siege video, the trophy box. Let's see if we get anything good for hitting rank 2. No, we don't. Countess, give us more rewards, please. Now let's go ahead and power up this rune. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing, as it puts my channel out there to new people. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Now we have 2 more sieges left, and since we're out of the tournament, we're gonna have some fun here. So stay tuned for those. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.